if it ain't the Teeny Wangers.
Every freaking time, Randy.
Must be the crack.
Yeah, something. So here we go. I told you I'd tell you about this once we got on here.
Okay, well we should.
Yeah, we're gonna tell. Yeah, like we're gonna start at the beginning.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
So, Randy came over yesterday to my house. We were originally gonna do the podcast. Turns out I didn't have any water.
Oh, it was 420 also.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was.
I meant to celebrate that holiday with you, but
Oh man, we missed it.
I know.
Shit.
You were busy.
Yeah. So I get home, no water. I already knew my pressure tank on my well was going out. I could just tell by the way it sounded. But here you go, there, non-rural Americans. That's a well. Old well. That's an old-fashioned well right there, Randy.
Is that right?
It's like the stone one people had in their yard, back in the day outside. Now
okay.
it's kind of newer now, but I thought showing a picture of an old one was cooler. Anyway.
Actually, mine kind of looks like that.
We call these emergency well people. Anyway, they get over here. Randy's here.
Oh, they came all the way from the east side of Indianapolis, right? Oh,
Yeah. East side, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they come down here. This is what's weird. Okay, I should have known something was up. But anyway. Gets out.
Are you saying I shouldn't have left? Okay,
Dude,
go ahead.
Yeah. So, dude gets here. Randy's still here. He's telling me he got a 36-gallon pressure tank or whatever, because that's what size my house calls for, even though he hadn't been here yet. So right then, should have told me. Just tell him to pack it up. I don't care about water. But I didn't. Anyway.
To be honest, the guy that I was talking to on the phone,
Yeah.
who was a well guy that's retired now,
Yeah.
he was telling me the exact same thing over the phone. You could probably get that from what I was saying.
Right.
He was telling me, yeah, don't let them do that. You could go buy one for a couple $100 over, at this other place or Lowe's or somewhere, and
Right.
put it in yourself. But anyway, go ahead.
So then, this is what this guy tells me. Comes down, he looks in here. He's like, I don't know if that's going to fit. And I was like, what? He's like, the water, or the
tank.
Pressure tank. I was like, okay. So he said he's going to go do some measuring, whatever. Then he ends up out back. He asked me where the well was. I said, it's over here on the side of the house. So me and Randy smoothly walk over there after a minute or two. He's over there with the fucking volt meters.
Voltmeter, yeah.
Whatever. He's like, this is drawn a 4 point something. Should be drawn 6, whatever. And like I know what that means anyway, but it still sounds like it's 4, it's 6. I mean, that doesn't seem that bad to me.
Right.
So, walk back around. Then I said, how much is this going to cost me? Just tell me how much it is. Because I got tired of listening to like the sales pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Tells me $800.
Right.
Right?
You had to sign a paper, right?
Yeah. $800. He leaves. They were gone a while, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
You were still here, right, when they came back?
I think I left right after they got back.
Yeah, so they get back forever later. I'm thinking, like, I wonder if I just got robbed or scammed or whatever, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't care. I'll just call and cancel the check, I guess.
Well, remember, we was talking about that right before I left.
So, anyway, they come back. He goes down here to the basement, puts the pressure tank in, whatever, turns the water on, we got water, right?
Yeah.
At this point, I wasn't even paying attention anymore. I was just wanting to hurry up and get out because I was starting to get tired.
Yeah.
And I had to work today. So I was like, come on. They leave. Like, yes, I go to sleep right after that. I get woke up like 3 hours later by my wife. She was still up, I guess. Good thing. Wife saved the day. She says, you might want to go look in the basement. And I said, what do you mean? She's like, there's water going everywhere.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I came down here. Sure as shit, dude. The whole like where the well comes into the house blew off. Right? Water's coming out of there like your bathtub's on.
Right.
I was like, holy shit. So I ran upstairs, clicked the breaker off, shut the well down. It's like, oh my God, dude. What are we going to do now? And I was like, all right, well, I'll deal with it tomorrow because I got to go to sleep. So I went back to sleep. Today I got up, went to work, got what I was supposed to get done. So I was like, okay. And then so happens, like, I have a well guy, right?
Yeah.
That I always have used.
Uh-huh.
He happens to call me back,
Yeah.
you know, because I called him like a few days ago, but maybe he's busy, whatever.
Yeah.
Told him told him what happened, told him the whole story about these people coming over. He goes, yeah, I'll just come up there and help you out. I was like, all right, I appreciate it a lot. So he came over and took it apart and sweated it all in. And not only that, he's like, yeah, I don't know why they use this thing. I don't know.
Right.
It almost looks like, it's almost like something, it looked like MacGyver was putting together and he got interrupted. It looks crazy looking. But anyway, so he soldered it all in and did all that shit. So it's fixed.
So you're in good shape now.
Yes.
It's the most important thing.
Took a shower. I took a shower for an hour and a half. Just felt great. I was like,
So you got off early today, is that what you're saying?
yeah, 'cause I got done what I was supposed to. So, and then I knew I had to come home and deal with this stupid-ass water situation.
Right.
But, yeah, dude, he was here an hour. Like,
Right.
everything.
Yeah.
Looking at it, going up and down for shit. Yeah, he's done an hour out of here.
I should have stayed, I guess.
It was crazy, dude. You missed it.
I should have stayed because I would have. I'm not a plumber, but I've been
I'm
around.
not either.
I've been around it a lot, especially living in rural America. I mean, with
Well-
my mom's house,
Right.
with my brother's house, with working for my brother who used to do excavating work. I've been around it a lot, so I kind of know a little bit about it. My mom, her well goes bad like every few years, so we have to pull it out, and we don't call a plumber for that. We just do it, pull it out, put in a new one,
Right.
But anyway, I'm just saying, if I would, I almost wish I would have stayed, but I probably wasn't in any shape to stay any
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's why I never came back down here.
Right.
But when I came down here, after she woke me up and said water was going everywhere and I got the water popped off, I came back down here. So I was like, what the hell, man? Because, dude, as soon as I walked in where that shit's at, it was like water.
Did it get over to here? To
No.
the carpet?
Thank
Oh, okay,
God.
Right.
Yeah. But then I looked at it and I was like, is that a shark bite? I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about.
A shark bite for plumbing.
I don't know what that is.
So, like, say you have a drain, something that's not under pressure, basically. And, like, say something got stuck in it and you had to cut it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you didn't, you didn't want to buy the glue and all this shit for one little coupling or whatever. So, you just push up, pull down, and it bites it in there, right? And then you take the other side and you put it in and pull down. It's like a Chinese handcuffs, remember?
Yeah.
That's how it is, though. It goes up on the pipe.
Finger trap.
Right. It'll go up on the pipe, but it won't come back off. Like, once you press it on there, you're done. And you press the other side, and that's how it locks.
So they didn't even use a Frenco coupler.
No.
For all of you people that don't know what a Frenco coupler is, it's like a rubber. It's almost like a rubber. It reminds you of, say, for example, a radiator hose for your car.
Right.
Only they're different sizes for different size pipes,
Right.
and they got like a clamp on each side that you can tighten down. So what isn't even that? Is that what you're saying?
No. It's a shark bite.
I don't know. I've never seen a shark bite. I don't know what you're talking
I'll
about.
show you during the break.
I've seen
It's just this little piece of metal about this big. Okay, depending on what size you get.
right. Welcome
But
welcome to our plumbing show.
Yeah. But it's got two little rubber pieces on the ends, right? It lets you push it onto the pipe, but it can't come back off, and it's sealed. And then you push the other side of the pipe in, kind of like a coupling, dude, but you don't have to glue it or anything, basically, right? But that's made for things not under pressure.
Right.
Your well has a lot of pressure.
Oh yeah.
Okay? A lot. And especially when it's pumping through that pressure
Especially-
tank.
Well, even before it comes to the pressure tank, it's a lot more pressure
Right.
because it's the pressure tank does is fill up your pressure tank. That way you have instant water.
Right. Instead of like 2 years later. Well, I don't even think it'd work, right? Yeah, obviously it doesn't work.
You would have, if you didn't have a pressure tank, you would have to actually turn the electricity off to your pump every time you didn't use it,
Yeah, that'd
and
be
then
nuts.
turn it on every time you wanted to use it.
Yeah,
you know?
weird.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird.
So anyway, yeah, it's fixed.
That's the main thing.
That is the main thing. And thanks to that dude, I got water. Because when I came down here, dude, and seen it, like once I paid attention, you know what they did, I was like, I
Yeah.
could have done that.
Well,
what I mean?
You know what? I was thinking the whole time we could have swapped out your tank pretty easy if it had. I didn't see that it had a on the inlet. I don't know if it's the inlet or the outlet. There should have been a union, and I didn't see one, so I didn't want to mess with it because
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
a union you can just take apart, put it back together. It's got a rubber gasket in it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to mess with having to seal up another pipe and make
yeah.
it work. You know
Right,
what I
yeah.
mean? I mean, sometimes you have to do that.
Well, my thing is like I can braise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
but you never soldered.
and it's most people are like same thing. It's not either. It's a lower heat, and you gotta know what you're doing. Or brazing's easier. That's what I'm trying to say. Brazing's easy. You just get the copper piping fucking hot, basically, and walk it around there. Let it sucker in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soldering's a different thing.
Yeah,
It's a totally different thing. Well, I mean, it's not totally different, but it's somewhat different.
yeah. If you don't know how to do it, then you're gonna mess something up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go down here and whack up my plumbing. Well, not happening. I'm not a plumber.
Well, you know, you could have done, or you could have done. You could have went to the hardware store, got you some lead pipe, replaced the copper pipe with lead pipe, and it just screws right together.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, I'll start doing that. And then I think I'm gonna start buying it's like the bigger rat pellet things, you know, they eat and they die. And I'm gonna start using that for water softener.
Right, there you go. Do that. That'll help you out.
Hell yeah. Lead pipes and rat poison.
Just take some mercury too while you're at it.
Might as well. Might as well just go for the full shebang.
Right.
What would that be? The full house?
Yeah.
Give me the full house. Yeah. But that was my well story. Sorry if it was boring for you guys, but it was an interesting part of my life here.
It was
the
a
last
little
few days.
interesting. Yeah, it was a little interesting. Yes, for sure.
And what's more interesting is the guy and the lady that showed up. I'm not saying they're bad people or anything. You know,
no, they're
by
just
any-
they work for a company. You know, they're
Yeah,
just
they-
doing they're doing what
whoever this company is, which I'm not going to say because I'm not going to call them out like that. I have a feeling that they're just a company, and they hire subcontractors. They just hire subcontractors.
Yeah, there's a
to
lot
go-
of that goes on in construction. And
Right.
Stuff. Yeah.
So here they come, you know, This dude looks like he's probably at least 60 years old. Kind of like an old hippie looking dude.
Right.
He's just kind of like, eh.
Oh, well. It worked out in the end, right?
Yeah, I had a real guy come over.
Did your buddy charge you? Well, that's good.
Yeah.
The other guy I was talking about, if he would have came over, he would have charged you.
Oh, I know. He sounded like an asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
People take him that way, but he's kind of like...
He's like me.
He's like rural Americans.
Yeah. There you go.
He'll just tell you what's on his mind. And he cusses all the time, so I mean, you just got to get over it.
Ain't nothing wrong with all that, is there?
You just got to get over it, man. But he does know what he's talking about.
No, I like people who are like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather know what's on your mind than you sitting there stewing about something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just say it, and we'll talk about it. Don't act weird. Don't act like real cool to me, and then, like, hours later when we're not around each other, be like, so what's going on with this? It's like, what? One, I'm not texting you some weird argument. I don't know why people try to do that.
I don't either. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, just call me.
Right.
Okay? Makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like having a conversation over text, that's for sure. I mean, I'll text somebody, just be like, where are you? Or
You awake?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
usually are you awake yet?
Right. Or something like that. You have to work today, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Whatever. But if you want to like have a deep conversation, there's no way I'm doing it over texting.
No. Nope. Ask my wife.
I'll refuse.
She'll
to
tell
do
you.
it. Yeah, I'll refuse.
She'll
to
just
do
send like a whole notebook full of shit that you could have said in like 2 seconds, but it's going to take me like 8 minutes to read it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not reading it.
it. I know. Well,
People's like, what if it was an emergency? I was like, well, hopefully she'd call, especially by now, because she already knows I'm not going to read those messages. I
Right.
tell her all the time. Never responded. I said, yeah, I didn't even read it. Don't send those to me. I told you. If you got a lot to say, call me.
yep, that's my thing too.
I don't have time to be reading,
Yeah.
especially when I'm trying to fucking drive or something.
Well, that's what, since I started doing what I'm doing now at work, it's a lot easier for me to talk on the phone with somebody than it is for me to text.
Right. Yeah.
Because
I know, dude, everybody wears those little Bluetooth,
Yeah.
things now. I thought about getting me one, but then, like, sometimes I don't want to hear my phone if it's not, like, near me.
I get that too.
Like, if I leave it downstairs,
Well,
I'll just be like, yeah, it'll be
y-
okay.
you know,
I'll just
you
leave it
gotta-
down there for a while.
You can shut the ringer off. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Or even the vibrate. You can shut that off.
But there's been several times I've left it sitting here.
Right.
I'm just like, yeah,
I know.
no turning back.
Like
Too
I know.
far.
I mean, I'll take mine like in the house with me, and we'll be watching TV, and then I'll take the dog out, right? And then I don't know how many times I'll get a text or something while I'm taking the dog out or something, and I'm out there for an hour just hanging out with the dog or whatever, and then come back in. There's somebody tried to call me, somebody tried to text me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, damn, dude, popular today.
I guess.
You know what's crazy? The day that you want to talk.
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying like anyone though.
Oh, okay.
The day that like, you just feel like shit, there ain't nothing going on. The only person like at your house or whatever, and you're like, fuck, this is getting bored here. So you try to call people and they're busy or they're doing something or don't answer. And then you're like, fuck. I wonder if they're like, fuck that shit.
Well, like, for example, a lot of times I'll have my phone on vibrate, and I'll be sitting, and it'll be like sitting on the stand beside the chair, but I got it on vibrate, and I'll be, me and my wife will be sitting there watching TV, like maybe a movie or something, and the phone will be going off, and I'll be like, or I won't say nothing, or I don't I don't even notice it, to be honest with you.
Right.
And then my wife will be like, "Is that your phone ringing?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, I guess it is." Oh, it's freaking Sean again.
Yeah. Hello.
I'll call him back later.
Fuck him. I'm not even gonna text him and let him know. Hey, at least I text you.
Yeah, I know.
I just won't answer, and then I'll text him like I'm watching a movie with Stacy.
Right. I know.
He's just like, fuck him.
No, I don't say that with you. I have said it with Kyle before because I know. Well, I haven't said fuck you, but I've said like, yeah, that's Kyle. Gosh, I'm gonna be on the phone with him for like 3 hours, so I don't,
Yeah.
I'll call him back later when I got time.
Yeah. I mean, talking on the phone and stuff's great. I still don't like it. I like it. I like better talking in person to people.
Well, it's definitely better.
You know.
It's the way we're supposed to communicate.
Well, yeah. You know, you can see their expressions.
Yeah.
You know, all that shit. Not.
Right.
I guess you could FaceTime nowadays, right? That's even weirder to me.
I've never done it.
It's like, here, let me FaceTime.
I think my wife's done it, and I've got in or something at one point, maybe once or twice or something, but I've never done it myself. I don't even know how to do it.
I'm not saying that it's like a total bad thing because, you know, if you got kids that live like states away, you know, you don't get to see them that much. I mean, I guess that'd be a good way to communicate, face to face, I guess. But, yeah, I just don't get it. Like, if it's people you see, just go see them.
Right.
Go on over there.
Exactly.
Quit being fucking lazy and get your ass in the vehicle and get over there. You been drinking? How much? Just kidding. Don't drink and drive. Not worth it.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So what you been up to, Randall?
Oh, not much, really. You know, just working and
Living the dream.
podcasting.
Yeah, working and podcasting. And not together. Remember that.
That's for sure.
Yeah. I think if this was our full-time job, we'd probably start looking like 10 years younger and shit. You know what I mean? Like
You're probably right.
Our hair'd start turning dark again. We'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, my God, the fountain of youth. We found it. Oh, well. Retirement's right around the corner.
It's either that or
Kinda.
we'd get arrested for,
Dumb shit.
yeah,
Real bad stuff.
hate speech online. Although we don't really have a lot of hate speech. That's
Nope. Just about furries and Care Bears. No one wants the Care Bears either. I'm just kidding. Care Bears was around when I was a kid, but I didn't watch the Care Bears.
I did
Did you?
when I was a kid.
I watched.
I watched. There was a few.
I watched the Snorks
Smurfs, you mean?
and the Snorks.
I don't know about the Snorks.
It was kind of like Smurfs, but they
Yeah.
were underwater.
Yeah.
They had these like big long noses. Like, I don't know. You'd have to see it. Remember Fraggle Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't get to see it much. It was on HBO.
Maybe I should. Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, it was on HBO.
Really?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I remember watching it.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong. The way my brain's working right now, it's telling me it was on HBO.
My cognitive ability is
Yeah.
not working.
But yeah, I watched it a few times. I think the first time I ever seen it is whenever we went and stayed at a hotel room when my dad was driving a truck, and I watched it, and then every time I went anywhere with, where, like, say my sister, where she lived in Kentucky at the time, she had HBO, and I'd watch it there,
Right.
But we just still had the 3 channels up until the mid 80s or late 80s, I'd say. Or late 80s, I think.
I had 4.
Oh, well, I had 4
I had
too,
4
I guess.
channels.
I know, I'm talking
bud.
about the 3 main ones. I had actually 5 because there was
4. There was okay.
CBS,
so where I was at, there was
NBC.
2. We had a local station. Like
Oh yeah,
Like, it was,
okay, you're right. Yeah, we had a
people would get on there and be like, "Yeah, I'm selling a lawnmower for $500.
Yeah,
Somebody call this number."
yeah. There was like a PBS channel, I guess, that was on that we could get, but it was from the town a little north of us.
Oh yeah, the Bob Ross experience.
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah. So I could get that. We could get but the 3 main ones was CBS, NBC, and ABC. Right, those were the main ones at the time, and then we also had Channel 4 at the time, which we've talked about on here before. It was independent at the time, and then then we had the PBS channel,
Right.
and then Fox 59 started their channel, which it wasn't Fox at the time, it was just 59.
Yeah.
And then Fox came in and took it over. But it started in the late 80s also, like right before we got cable.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's where Simpsons come from.
Yep.
Well,
89.
you know where the Simpsons came from? Actually, the Simpsons.
The Sim-
I
The
can't
Cinnamons?
even say it right.
You want to go to the Cinnamons and watch the Simpsons?
You know what I'm talking about, Simpsons. They were on another show, and I think it was was it Tracy Altman show? I can't remember if it was that, or I think it was Tracy Allman show. That's what it was.
All right.
It was like just a little skit on there. That's where they started.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that was the show. I don't know. Let me look
Might
it up.
be. Yeah. It's hilarious because my wife, who's a little bit younger than I am, she has all the seasons of The Simpsons, right?
Right.
So not real long ago, my daughter Keely was like, "I want to watch something that we haven't watched before," and I was like, "Oh, I got something." So I put in The Simpsons, like the first season, and I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" I was like, "Look at this animation. That is old school, bro."
Yeah.
She didn't dig it at all.
She didn't?
Nope. She digs the newer ones though.
What was the other one? Here's you might want to wait till she gets a little older, like maybe over 10 or 11 or something, and then
I'm not taking her to a drag show, Randy. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Okay, I wasn't gonna recommend that, but no, South Park.
Oh, South Park, yeah.
But you might because
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, they just started again. I think we talked about that already, though.
Need to start watching that again.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I got the video game upstairs.
Yeah, Tracy Allman Show. That's where
Okay.
they came from.
Yeah. Crazy, man. Just how in like no time, 40 years, how much animation like has changed, like the
Oh yeah, I know.
nuts.
I like how they're a little bit like the animation's a little bit better now, but it's like they're not really trying like to go over the top with it.
No,
This-
well,
they're
Family
trying to keep it-
Family Guy.
Yeah, yeah,
There's some good stuff on that.
yeah. There's some good stuff on there, but I would say that freaking South Park.
Yeah, that
There
too.
is nothing. There is no episode of that that's not funny at some point.
Yeah.
And I don't see how they stay on the air.
Too big, probably.
Well, that's what it is. They grandfathered in.
Yeah, they grandfathered in because they were like, "Fuck, we shut them down. All of America's gonna kill
No,
somebody."
no. What's going to happen is that if they take them off the air, Comedy Central is going to go off the air because nobody watches anything else on there anymore. Well, I don't know about nobody, but
Do they still have stand-up shows on there? Like
I think most
like
of
amateurs and stuff.
I think most of them's gone to YouTube,
Shit,
stuff like that.
that sucks.
Yeah. Or they'll do the I don't know. I don't even know if they still have that. But remember they had the Last Comic Standing show.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they still have that or not. But that was on what was it, NBC or something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it was on a mainstream channel. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have any. There's nothing. Isn't that where the Chappelle show was on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, they don't have anything good in it anymore except for, as far as I know, the only thing I know about is freaking South Park.
Oh boy, what are they doing? Turning into MTV? It's
Must
no
be.
more. It's no more music television.
What music's on there?
Not whatever's playing in the background of the reality
Yeah.
shows. Crazy. It's crazy where that thing went too. 'Cause it was all
Well,
music
you know what the-
videos.
You know what the problem was with that? They had the one hit show that was a reality show.
Yeah, the Real World, or was it the Real World? MTV's Real World.
I think maybe you're right. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, they had the one that was popular, and then we're like, "Holy crap, we're getting all these ratings on this show."
All right.
So this is the direction we need to go in.
Yeah.
Total mistake,
Total.
I think.
Yeah.
Then they had the Ozzy Osbourne show on there.
Oh yeah.
For a while.
When he, yeah.
Yeah, but
Strange. I thought that was a strange show.
I thought it was funny at points.
Well, yeah, I was definitely had some funny points, but
Yeah.
it was just like, oh. Then they had Gene Simmons. He had a show for a while too.
I didn't see that one. I think I knew he had one, but I never did watch it.
I don't really like reality shows.
I'm not really a big Gene Simmons fan either.
I'd rather watch documentary than like.
Wait a minute. I shouldn't say that. It's anti-Semitic.
Oh,
Gosh dang it. Now I stepped in it.
Yep. Better just crawl under your desk for the rest of the show. Hurry, Randy. Crawl under the desk.
You see me going anywhere?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Just making sure everything's still working over here. Never know over here. But, what you got over there, Randy? You got something fun? Hey,
Hey, what?
I thought you were going to play a clip or something.
Oh, I can play you a clip. Oh, you want me to play that one?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Hang on a minute.
Here we go.
Here, turn me on to the
Oh,
thing.
sorry. Hold on.
I mean, I'll shut it off whenever we want, but this might get people's
It's searching.
blood boiling. Here, let me.
Is your
Here,
thing
hold on. It was on already, but let me shut it off, turn it back on. It'll bring it up. There we go.
This is how we do it in Rural America Podcast. Ha. Yep, you're good.
All right.
It's between our Christian right and the Taliban is.
What?
I have no idea what the difference is.
Chanting death to America, but they seem friendly at the same time. It's utterly bizarre.
Just told me to stand to the side because I'm a woman.
You're not the only person who's said that.
I just don't know what the difference is.
Yeah.
What's happening in this country right now in the name of religion is so dangerous.
Are you stupid or something?
You want me to go on?
I don't care. You want to?
Well, you can.
Go ahead.
This lady gets into wearing masks.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
during
yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
Why you're in the theater. That is the rule. If you don't want to follow the rule, get the out. Who do you think you are if you do not respect the people that are sitting around you? You pay my salary. Chris Harper pays my salary. Excuse me. Who do you think you are? Just put your mask over your nose.
Just put it over your nose. Yeah, people were getting nuts
Yeah.
with the mask thing.
Yeah, I just
And the
get,
greatest thing is it turned out they don't do nothing.
no, I know,
So-
right?
and people still wear them right now.
I know we don't have to get into that again, but yeah, the funniest, I thought the weirdest, not funny, but the more shocking part is the lefties. That was all on lefty shows.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, one was The View, one was I can't remember who it was now off the top of my head, but anyway, they're like left wing, extreme left wing people
Right.
talking about religion and
Yeah.
comparing it to the Taliban.
It's the most insane shit ever. You know what's weird is that people will just do that so they can get paid.
Right.
It's nuts.
Here, I'll
If you sat there and kept talking about something, you think you could convince yourself that to a point where you'd really believe it if you talked about it every day?
isn't that what we do?
Well,
No,
kind of, but
we just make up our mind before we talk about it.
well, yeah, that's true. But it seems like those news people or whatever brainwashing themselves as well as the people that listen to them all the time.
Right.
Strange. What are you doing, Randall?
I was gonna look up another clip if you don't mind.
Looking up another clip.
Shit. Let me.
What? Go ahead. I got you muted.
You got me muted.
Yeah. I'm a professional.
I had it saved actually, right where I wanted to do it, but can't remember. Why is it so far? Oh,
Why?
that's why. Okay.
Dang it, Randy says. Everybody's just staring
Okay.
at you.
Now listen.
What?
So I'm sorry to take everybody's time, but but this is about somebody asked Biden. This was in 1997. Somebody asked Biden about his meeting with the Russian diplomat in 1997, and the Russian diplomat was telling him that he didn't like the idea of them expanding NATO. 1997, and this is Biden. He was a senator back then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you ready?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. Sorry.
Our conversation with Zaganov was repeated with Lebed. They talked about they don't want this NATO expansion. They know it's not in their security interests and on, and said, well, and if you...
Well, he's talking about having conversations with Russian diplomats, and they don't want NATO expanding. And so what he says to them is,
do that, we may have to look to China. And I couldn't help using the colloquial expression from my state by saying to Zaganov, lots of luck in your senior year. Good luck. And if that doesn't work, try Iran. I'm serious.
I'm serious.
I'm serious. And
I'm
now we
serious.
have bricks.
That's crazy. That's
So
creepy.
That's him. That's Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. He was so cocky
Yeah.
back then. Well, I'm guessing he still is.
I don't even think if he even knows where
Well,
he
he's
is.
Probably, I don't know.
He probably don't even remember saying anything of that nature.
Well, of course he doesn't. I can play you another clip. You hear? I'll play you another one of Biden.
Oh, we're
I don't
getting
know.
into the Biden
We
clips.
we could
go all night with this. Yes.
Hold on. Shut me off for a second. Mute me
Yeah,
for a
you're
second.
off.
Okay.
That is weird though, because that is what's going on.
Okay.
You know what's
Wait a
weird
minute.
is
I think this is it. Let me try it.
okay. Go ahead.
I'm not on.
Here you are.
Ready?
Yeah.
Between our Christian right and the
Shit,
Taliban.
That's the same one. Sorry. I
Randy.
was wondering. I'm. What the hell? Here. it
What
is.
the heck?
Okay, shut me off for a second.
You're off.
All right.
But you know what's
okay? Turn me back on.
okay? Here,
Written
he is.
Here we go.
Yep. there it is.
extensively as when I was a law professor. Been on a lot of university campuses. Matter of fact, for 4 years, I was a full professor at the University of Pennsylvania.
Here's a story that you told at least 3 times about Nelson Mandela. Take a look.
I had the great honor of meeting him. I had the great honor of being arrested with our UN ambassador on the streets of Soweto trying to get to see him on Robbins Island.
I guess the question is, were you confused or were you just trying to embellish a story?
They think I'm kidding, man. Seems like yesterday, the first time I got arrested anyway. But I am a hard coal miner. Anthracite coal, Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Hell, I might be president now if it weren't for the fact I said I had an uncle who was a coal miner. Turned out I didn't have anybody in the coal mines, you know what I mean?
Really?
I tried that crap, you know.
My dad was he was a salesperson. He wasn't a coal miner. My great-grandpa was, but I used to drive a tractor trailer.
Oh, awesome.
And so I know a little bit about driving big trucks.
No, that's great.
But,
Yeah. How can we forget those lovely quotes?
All lies.
All lies, straight up lies.
And even I'll get into this.
They go back even before that.
Yeah, but now what's weird is even the extreme left media is trying to take him out.
Well, yeah.
I heard like 5 or 6 clips today about these kids were found to be working like in these companies,
Right.
and they're all like immigrant kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like there was that one, and then there was there was another one, but it all came from left wing media. I'm telling you, I think they're trying to take him out
Maybe.
because they don't want him to run again.
Who's going to be their saving grace, though?
Gavin Newsom.
He is not. He's gotten busted, too. Not wearing a mask, having parties, not wearing a mask, a restaurant opening up just so he can go in there, but no one else is allowed out of their house. Come
Well,
on.
if I had my druthers, it'd be RFK Jr., but
You don't
I
think
mean,
it's going to happen?
he's got 14% right now polling.
Yeah, it ain't much.
No, it's not much, but I mean, of course, he probably got a bump when he announced. I guess he just announced, so,
Right.
Which we talked about it
Yeah.
several weeks ago, but that he was going to run, and then he finally announced. But shoot, I don't disagree with him on many things at all. He's pretty.
Yeah. That's the problem, though. Okay, so he's a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
So let's say he won presidency, right?
Right.
And then he gets into the White House. Are these wackaloon extremists going to turn him like you're not going to?
It's possible.
You know what I mean?
It could happen. I don't know. It didn't happen with his uncle,
Yeah, well,
and that's what I know. I
Where's
know
he at?
it doesn't look good for him, does it?
where's Dad?
Right.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about him.
I mean, yeah, a little, but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, he could probably come in and stir some shit up. That's for sure.
I'm sure he'd be like the Trump,
Democrat?
He'd be like the Democrat or the Trump person on the left. That's you know what I'm saying in the Democrat Party,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and yeah, stirring stuff up. I didn't watch all of it, but I heard some clips of it where he announced that he was running and what his platform would be.
Right.
You know, anti-establishment, getting rid of the freaking. He didn't say swamp, but that's
Right.
That's what pretty much the same thing was what Trump was saying.
Yeah.
What would be funny or not funny? Might even work is if and now people's actually thrown this out already, and if Trump got the Republican nomination and say he doesn't get the Democrat nomination, and then Trump has him as his vice president.
That would be hilarious.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I might have to vote for that one.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Well, we'd at least know the next 4 years.
Even though I'm not I've said it several times, I'm not a huge Trump fan, but anyway, but still.
But
that would be.
It would guarantee the next 4 years things are going to be okay.
I think so.
Yeah, at least 4 more.
Now, I don't know about that. The deep state.
Well, I think whoever wins, or let's say a Republican wins, won't he be able to come in and start just undoing bullshit like Biden did?
Depends on who they are, because the deep state's going to control them. If it's Trump, they have a harder time controlling him. That's why they had to get rid of him. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Maybe the Republicans' Al God is smiling on them from Bohemian Grove. I'm just saying. I mean, dude, the Democrats are looking pretty shit right now.
Right.
As a party.
Well, I'm telling you.
And they have been since they won, because they got a bunch of Looney Tunes in there.
I'm telling you, it's going bad real fast. Now, I mean, we're talking about, we've talked about centralized digital currency several times on this show. Like Europe is it's coming to Europe like in October or sometime or this year. And now they've actually got a law. Well, I heard it was if you spend over $1,000 in cash, you could either be fined or arrested.
What? What if you're buying a car?
I'm just saying. But now I heard that, and then I've heard that from several different platforms, $1,000, right? But on one other platform, they said, I think they changed it to $300.
What?
$300 in cash? Yeah, it's not legal.
That's what they did to the Jewish people. They did. That is a fact, Jack. You want to watch one of the most interesting docu-movies ever about World War II, like the Jewish side of it? Watch The Pianist.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
It is amazing, dude.
Is it
It's
really?
a true story about this piano player that was a Jew, what happened to him and his family and everything. Like, it is really good.
Really?
Really good.
I did watch that one movie.
Super
you was talking
sad.
about.
What?
The Eddie Murphy movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Even my wife liked it. Surprising,
So did mine.
But she did. I don't know if she liked.
Maybe they like black men. We just don't know it.
Well,
okay, let's watch another movie with a black hero or something on it. Let's watch.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about the same movie?
Yeah. Yeah, the one on Netflix with Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying we should watch Beverly Hills with them or something. Beverly Hills Cop. You watch it with your wife. I'll watch it with mine and see if they're both like.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna go over good. I've already seen it a million times anyway. Which I do love that movie.
48 Hours.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, it is.
No, for me, I love that. What really I like about it more than anything is the nostalgia, like with the music and all that.
Right. Yeah.
That was my time, man. That was when I was growing up.
Right. Yeah, I think I relate to Eddie Murphy so much is because that's who was big when I was young.
Right.
Like Raw, Delirious, like his movies were coming out, and all those movies were badass back then.
I mean,
he kind of got like softer in my 20s probably when he started doing like Daddy Daycare.
Right. Yeah.
Stuff like that, but
yeah,
Nutty Professor was hysterical.
It was okay.
What? Some funny shit. Norbit.
I like Coming to America. That was
That
hilarious.
was good. Have you seen the new one?
No, is there a new one? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been out for like 2 years probably now.
I didn't
3
know.
years. I
Good.
don't even know how long. It's been
Really?
out for a while. Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I just don't know. Because, you know, once you watch a sequel to something, it's going to fuck both movies up for you if it's terrible. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I do love that movie.
Oh yeah, it's great. I like the one guy. He used to be the father on. It was the actor that played the father on Good Times. And
Oh, yeah.
and he had the McDonald's
Yeah.
restaurant.
McDonald's. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Lou, what was his name? Louis Armstrong?
I can't remember. I don't know.
The big guy?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just don't.
I believe it's Louis Armstrong, I think. Louis Armstrong. Pretty sure. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, you want to take a break, Randy?
We can.
Okay,
Or
we're
I
gonna
can
take a-
look up. I can look up it. Look that up real quick. Let me see what was.
Louis Anderson. Sorry, that's who it was. Not Armstrong. Anderson.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. All right. I'm right. Good night. Bye.
No, wait a minute. No, you're right. Or you're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Wait a second. Let me go back here. Let me look that up again.
There we go. Randy's going to try to prove
No,
me
it's-
right.
John Amos.
John Amos.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. He played James Evans on Good Times.
I know that. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about that employee that works there.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
Oh, well, sorry. Look, Randy's all offended now.
I thought you was talking about.
He's going full-blown furry on me. Calm down, sir.
What was? So what were you talking about?
The heavy-set fellow. That's the cashier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Louis Anderson.
Yeah, he's passed away.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
now.
he was one of the first. Not really, but I'd seen like pieces of stand-up comedy on TV before,
Right.
but I've seen the Tonight Show. But his special that he had like in the early '80s was
Right.
the first actual full special I watched of stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Of Louis Anderson?
Louis Anderson, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Classic comic right there.
Well, he was because he was. The funny thing is if you watch it, he's like sweating, sweat's running down his face, and he's talking about how fat he is and
Yeah.
everything.
He's like fat. Like I'm. Look at me. Yeah, he was a good comic.
Yeah, that's what was great about it for me.
Yeah.
I didn't get that kind of humor before. You know what I mean? Before I saw
Well,
it.
yeah, right, yeah.
I mean, because I had heard like Bill Cosby himself. You know what I'm saying? That show, and that was hilarious to me.
Right.
But I'd never seen a person be so self-deprecating, you know, and making freaking good jokes out of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one quick story, and then we gotta take a break.
Okay.
All right. I went to a birthday party. One of my buddies, he lived kind of out in the country-ish, you know.
Redneck.
Redneck alert. Anyway, we this is when I still played music and stuff, like in my 20s or whatever, right? So we brought our band. We were all friends with him. Anyway, we set up on it. He had a huge deck. We set up on his deck. We played music. You know,
He had a huge what?
Huge deck.
Almost got you, didn't
So we were up there hanging out on his Johnson. Anyway. So playing music, hanging out or whatever, and then I got late into the evening.
I
whatever.
thought Rednecks had Evan Rudes.
Had what?
Evan Rudes.
Evan Rudes?
Yeah. Not Johnson's.
Sorry.
Sorry, I keep
Don't
trying to interrupt you.
Don't confuse the people, okay?
Okay.
Not everybody knows this shit.
Oh, right, you're right.
We say okie dokie, they think it's racist. It's like, no, that means goodbye in country.
Oh, you can't do this anymore either.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But so we were drinking, obviously, 20s, getting pretty well funned up. We had a buddy who was just a character in himself, right? He had huge widow peaks, right? Because he was balding, but he still had like long hair and he had it all spiked up in the air and shit, right? He's
Are you a hater? Because I got the same thing.
No, he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, like an Hawaiian palm tree shirt,
Right.
khaki shorts, flip flops. He looks like he should be in Hawaii. Anyways, drunk as shit, passed out in a chair. So the guy's whose birthday it was ran over there and was like, "Party pooper," or some stupid shit, and kicked his chair over. Right? Dude, he hit the deck a ton. And he was fucking asleep, obviously, passed out. Dude, he hit that deck, bounced back up, right? And snatched the microphone out of the mic stand. He's like, "Welcome to my special." I was like, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
welcome to my special. Like he was a stand-up
like
comic.
a stand-up comedy.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
Oh, yeah.
But
all right.
All
Let's
right,
take a break.
we got to take a break. Randy's got to pee. I know he does.
I could probably go for another
10 minutes.
No, maybe 2.
Yeah. You want 2 more minutes of silence?
Right.
I'm just kidding. All right, party people. We'll be right back. You know how it is. Randy's got to pee. I probably got to shit, or at least try to anyway. Got the old bubbly guts, maybe.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I do. Anyway, we'll be back. I'm Sean.
I'm Randy.
And this is Rule America.
You got our mics on?
Every time. I don't go anywhere without the mic on. All right. Hello, party people. Good God. I'm not going to lie to you. This is our 3rd time trying to do this. We suck at trying to read. We're dyslexic as shit, and we can't tell time. Anyway, hello, United States, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Brazil, Canada, Thailand, Singapore, Israel, Bangladesh, Sweden, Jamaica, Italy, Poland, Philippines, Australia, Belgium, Norway, Indonesia, Uruguay, Japan, Taiwan, Hungary, Ireland, Russia, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Republic of Lithuania, and hello, Denmark.
Hello, Denmark.
My goodness. Anyway, Randy?
Yeah.
Pound your news over there real quick.
Oh, all I got is I was going to shout out to Lake Cumberland Speedway. So you can go to Lake Cumberland Speedway on the, what do you call it? The multi-web internet. I don't know what you call it. Anyway.
On the line.
Okay.
Go ahead.
lcspeedway.net. Don't try to type in .com because somebody stole that one from them.
Losers.
Okay, so April 1st, open practice. They're off on the 8th, on April 8th. The 15th of April, season opener. April 22nd, Demolition Derby. And on Friday, April 28th, they have the Super Late Model Special, which is Schaefer's Oil Spring Nationals Late Model, $7,500 to win.
7,500 doll hairs to win. And all you wrestling fans out there, if you don't know where to go, you go to TripleCrownWrestling.com. Go to their Facebook page. Go to their YouTube channel. Support these guys. Don't be scared, okay? You want to see some DDTs? You want to see some full Nelsons? This is the place to get it, okay? Live action. We're talking Turtle Man style. Live action! Anyway. Oh, the song changed up, and now I started to get hard. But, hey, sorry. I didn't mean to mention that. But anyway. Oh, where you can find us is Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Like, follow. Go to where, Randy?
Oh, RuleAmericanPodcast.com.
The .com. And you can also go to RuleAmericaPodcast@gmail.com. Any of those places you can find us. any of those places you can message us.
Write in.
Yeah, write in.
Tell us what we're doing stupidly and wrong, and tell us what we're doing good.
Yeah, if you get a laugh,
And
let us know.
Open your mind. Open your mind to the rural American way.
Yeah. Which most people don't think this is rural America, but it actually is. But that's fine. Not everybody in rural America agrees with our show, but hey.
Also, shout out to Fish Moon.
Fish Moon Brewery.
We almost forgot about that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Fish Moon Brewery. Shout out to Henry Gray Publishing Company and the Papa Rock books. And you can find them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all kinds of places.
Right.
So check them out. Make sure you check us out. And where are we at, Randy? We're on Spotify, YouTube, Google. Oh, God, we're worldwide.
Worldwide. Podverse. Almost misspoke there.
Uh-oh.
And, Anchor.
Yeah, Breaker.
Yeah. We're on most
iHeartRadio,
everything. And
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
We haven't got kicked off yet.
Yeah. We're still going. We haven't got eliminated. And I would say that's due to a lot of...
because we don't have advertisements.
Randy, you didn't have to just throw us in the dirt and rub our nose in the pee.
Everybody needs to know we just do this for fun anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why we do shout-outs instead of ads.
There you go.
So, we appreciate you guys listening every week. We know sometimes it's probably a struggle to get through our podcast, but hey, sometimes it's a struggle for us as well because we're drug addicts. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we appreciate you guys every week listening to us. We wouldn't be here without you. Really, that's what keeps us going, I think, is even though one person is listening to our show just cracks us up. And we love it. And we love all you guys. And we love all these countries that decided to join in the Rural America podcast. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to the show, Randy, because these people are tired of
We
hearing-
probably ought to.
Yeah.
Or they're tired of... They shut us off or something.
That's true.
Tired of listening to us ramble.
Anyway,
okay, let's go.
Thank you guys very much. I'm Sean.
And I'm Randy.
And
back to the show.
Rural America Podcast.
Rural America.
Just kidding. They're on. Yeah. Really?
Jeez. Okay, Sean. See you later.
Joke's on you, Randy. Sorry about that, Randall. I hit them both, but
That's
I didn't.
okay. I could just sit here and.
I mean, this thing's probably, it's older now. It's getting a little older. It's getting some smoke ran through her. She's probably
need to upgrade. Is that what you're saying?
Not yet. Not yet. We will one day. Maybe we'll wait till 3 comes out.
Okay.
Because it'd probably be really fucking awesome. Anyway, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but Netflix is canceling their DVD sale or subscriptions.
I didn't even know they still had that happening.
Yeah, they still do.
Holy shit.
Right now.
Good
Yeah.
for them. Hey, I ain't mad.
No, I know.
That's been going on forever.
I'm just telling you, so you're a big DVD collector. You might want to get a hold of them.
True story.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how much if I drive to your headquarters, wherever that's at, and you just fill my shit up with DVDs, and I'll haul them off for you, free of charge. Shit. Add it right to my collection.
Yeah, you just wouldn't have the cases or anything, but
That's true.
But still be nice to have, because a lot of those movies are going to get banned eventually.
Well, that's why I have so many DVDs, because
Yeah, I
I
know.
know it's going to happen.
I know.
It's going to be only streaming, and then they're going to get rid of movies that they don't want you to watch anymore.
Exactly.
Like fucking Josie Wales. This is how much I like Josie Wales. I have Josie Wales DVD, right?
You have the whole series, right?
There ain't no series. Got the whole series? So I got the Josie Wales DVD that I watch still, right?
Right.
Then I have a brand new one right next to it that hasn't even been opened yet.
Oh, wow.
So when that one wears out, I'll still have that one. And I have like 2 or 3 DVDs that ain't like DVD players that haven't even been opened yet. Because I'm afraid that they're going to stop making them like the VCRs.
Right.
Losers.
Yeah.
Which VCRs, you know, they weren't the best.
They weren't the best. That's
the
for
fucking
sure.
tapes would eventually be destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Where you get the fuzzy shit. And then it flick.
Although
then
I,
it'd come back.
I still have some VHS porn. Still works.
Hey, that's okay. Lust.
Lust in the dust.
Lust.
I don't have that one. I did. I remember seeing that on the friggin'
Lust in the dust. That's the fuck. We come. Randy has the best shirt names.
No, that was an actual.
Lust in the
That was an actual movie.
Okay, well, this was an actual one too. Lust in the Woods.
Oh, really?
Instead of Lost, it's Lust in the Woods. Yeah, that was an old porno. This is porn when kids listen up here.
They used to have hair, don't they?
Yeah, they did. They still probably do, but you just don't know. But I'm telling you, this was like the full muffs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a stylist had to get down there and comb some shit.
Okay.
Classic porn. That's called classic porn.
You know, actually, that movie, I remember seeing that title at the friggin' video rental when we used to rent videos, but I never did rent it or anything, but I thought that was weird, but it wasn't in the porn section. It was in the regular.
Really?
Yeah.
It's out there for the kids to grab, huh?
Yeah, I guess
Lust
so.
in the dust. Sounds like a rapey fucking porn.
I don't know what it was.
It's like it's knocking chicks down in the dirt and just tearing them up.
I think it was a Western.
Holy shit. Maybe it was the chicks that were kicking the dudes' asses and taking their shit.
Could have been.
Yeah. They're like, give me that milk money, cowboy, you motherfucker.
Stomping their high heels on their balls.
Yeah. Big old hooker heels, too.
Some guys like that, I guess. I don't know.
You know what's crazy is that's the oldest profession is prostitution. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, they've been saying that. I've heard that since I was a kid.
So have I, but it's just nuts. Damn it.
And it's illegal.
Well, no, not here it is.
In most states.
Not Nevada.
All right. Well, there's one section of Nevada.
Well, yeah. You know how much fucking tax money they're reaming off those places, probably? It's probably crazy, dude.
It's probably like the pot in Colorado.
Dude, there's
where
probably
it's cheaper to go buy it off the street.
Yeah, no shit. Because there's probably like politicians and famous celebrities and all these people going to those places and banging those fucking, paying all thousands of dollars.
Probably.
Shit. Well, we're here. Randy, this is bold. Good night.
Where are we going?
Nevada.
Hey, I was going to say, I was going to correct one thing here. I'm changing my stance on the China-Taiwan deal.
What, you like China?
No.
You're a China man now?
I didn't say that.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just joking.
I'm saying I think a couple shows ago or a few shows ago I said I don't think China's going to invade Taiwan.
Right, yeah.
I think the US is pushing them to invade Taiwan.
Just like we did with Ukraine.
Yes, exactly the same. But I will say this.
But now
this is the reason why I say that.
Okay.
The US has sent 200 military instructors to Taiwan.
Good, I guess, but I don't know what instruction.
And I also heard a clip where they were saying that Xi she, whatever, I don't know how you pronounce it. And Biden had a meeting, and she told Biden that don't quit pressing me on Taiwan. You're pressing me on Taiwan. And now they've sent 200 military people.
Right. To train them,
Taiwan.
to train people.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I can tell you this: it doesn't matter.
But we're supposed to be a one China supporting
Right, yeah.
government here.
I'm just telling you, this administration is going to get. Okay, this is what this is where we used to be as a country. We were having the party, and everybody else wanted to be invited.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody else is having the party.
Yep.
And they're not inviting us.
Exactly.
They're like, "Fuck you." Thanks for everything that you showed us.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing. Pretty much. Well, thanks for coming in and messing with us.
So, but this is what it would be like with China and versus Taiwan, right? That's like all of Texas versus Rhode Island. Like, if fucking go send 1 million instructors, okay? Give them the best Navy SEAL training shit they can have until it pops off. And I'm telling you, China's going to swoop in.
I'm telling you, this is scarier, or this is more scarier than the Ukraine thing.
Way scarier.
Which the Ukraine thing is scary enough.
Yeah, but we don't have shit with Ukraine.
Exactly.
We have tons of shit with Taiwan.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
And they already said that they're not going to help them militarily. Like, we're not going to send, like, troops there or anything.
They just did.
They sent instructors. 200 instructors, Randy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Try to get these. Try to get these samurai warriors up to speed.
Right. You think that's going to be the end of it?
No, I'm not stupid. I just don't want. Randy, I don't.
Pretty soon we're going to have 2,000.
I don't want to think about it.
Pretty soon we're going to have 20,000.
30,000. The whole army. Because China has a whole bunch of people.
The reason why this scares me more than the Ukraine thing is because we get so much crap from China. Like, that's where we buy everything from,
right.
pretty much.
And Taiwan.
Yeah, and Taiwan. But if that becomes a problem, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get anything. Not only that, but if we,
nothing.
I think maybe China maybe wait until we go to the digital dollar so they can really screw us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either.
Because then, we couldn't. Shoot.
China doesn't even have to screw us at that point.
Well, you're
Our
right.
government can just take whatever they want.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like, you're not even going to have to file taxes anymore because they're going to know exactly how much you spent, and then you're just going to wake up one day and the shit's going to be taken out of your account.
That's a big possibility, to be honest with you.
Telling you. It's going to be nuts. No more yard sales. You know, not real yard. Don't be like, "Oh, some people take cards, Sean." Well, if they take card, they're not fucking having a real yard sale, okay?
You know what you could do?
You don't need a card to go to a yard sale. You need $10, okay?
To buy a used toaster.
Yeah. No. $20 max is what you need for a yard sale. If you can't walk out of there with some stuff for $20, it wasn't a yard sale. It was people trying to make some money, like real money.
Right.
Shit should be like $1, $2 for a pair of jeans or something. Not like it's $15 for those jeans. Well, they're only $18 at the store. Yeah, those are barely used. No, fuck off.
Well, good luck finding jeans for $18, brand new. Just saying. But I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because I bought some Stranglers, right? For those of you who don't know what those are, they're Wrangler jeans. Bought them for work. And, yeah, I like the Wrangler jeans.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm thinking about putting a Y on my chest.
Right, there you go.
Get me a cowboy hat.
Getting you a Dodge.
Yeah, give me a
pickup
Dodge
truck.
pickup and no fucking cowboy hat.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. Not really. That really pisses me off. They use Dodge in that the show, though.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they freaking Dodge probably just.
You ever notice how many times their trucks break down, though? Or something happens?
I don't really pay much attention.
Exactly. It doesn't happen that often, so you know it's a lie.
Okay, we don't have to get into that.
That thing is
so
not
we're
built
gonna get
like
hate-
a rock,
we're
and
gonna
it's
get-
not built Ford tough, okay?
We're gonna get into hate mail on that one, probably. I don't care. It just
Hey, you know what? If Dodge is your thing, you go ahead. Just, I'm saying they suck.
yeah, Sean's opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. It's Randy's opinion, too. He's just too scared to say it. What do you like the most, Randy? Ford.
Right.
Yeah, I like Chevy. We still hang out.
It's true. But I actually drive a Chevy right now, so I
Because
can't
it
say
rubbed
nothing.
off on him. It's because he rode
No.
in my truck I had, and he was like,
No, it was because I had an opportunity to buy one that was within my price range. So that's the only reason.
right. And low mileage.
It wasn't that low, but it was low enough.
Low enough to buy it.
Yeah.
It was new to you.
Right.
That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Well, I bought a new car. Well, it wasn't new, but new to me.
Right.
Yeah, that's what my car is, new to me.
Exactly.
But, okay. We're not to Dodge bash anymore, okay?
Yeah, you're getting into another realm where you're gonna have.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have Dodge fans writing into the
You're gonna
show.
you're gonna have rednecks that are divided, and we don't need that.
Probably
we
are
need
divided.
we
They
need to all
they
we
probably
need to all
are.
come together.
They probably are divided. They probably got a damn Ford truck with a Dodge ass end on it or something dumb.
Okay.
Go ahead. Just kidding.
Did you hear this? That the gas stove law that they tried to pass, and I think it was San Francisco. I'm not sure about that. It's somewhere in California.
Oh, they actually try to pass a law now?
They tried to pass the law, got struck down by a higher court.
Dude.
Duh. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is like, dude, nobody even looks at this shit, right?
We're talking about banning gas stoves. That's what
Right,
we're
right,
talking
right.
about.
So nobody looks at this, though. Gas stoves are banned, right? Your whole state, banned. That means every single person that has a gas stove is getting rid of theirs and has to get an electric, right?
No, I think what it was going to be is if
or you can't.
You're not allowed to buy a new one. So
once your stove goes out,
yes, once it goes out, you have to Then you're gonna have to have like a electrician come over.
Well, yeah,
run
Oh,
like,
the city's not gonna pay for that, huh?
no, they're not gonna pay for that. You might get a tax credit of like $5.
Yeah, there you go. Here's your tax credit.
After you spent what 15 probably
million.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm
you could
telling
probably
you.
buy a good electric stove for probably I don't know, probably $300 or $400, maybe
Right.
a really good one for say $1,000. But then you're gonna have an electrician come over and wire it up for you. Then that's another $1,000 or.
I wonder
You know
how.
what I'm saying?
Right. I wonder how many in how many states, right? the corporate news comes on and they're like, gas stoves are getting banned. Everybody has to go to electric, and they're like, oh God! They rush out and they all bought electric stoves, right? Had them put in, and then the power grid went. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's just
Because we're not set up for that neither.
That's exactly the point. Like, oh yeah, they're banning gas cars in California by 2035, but don't charge your car tonight because we have a heat wave.
Yeah. Don't do this because
The grid's not gonna handle it.
boil your water. Some of these chemtrails got out of hand today over California.
Well,
Yeah, it's just crazy, dude.
did you see that Fox News and Dominion settled their lawsuit?
No.
All the big lefties they're complaining about that they settled because they'd set up shop because they wanted to cover the whole trial. And now they've settled it, so
Right.
there's no reason for them to be there.
Yeah. Piss on
Yeah,
you.
they settled it for like around $800 million.
Holy shit.
You know what it was about?
What?
You know the Dominion voting machines, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it came out that Fox News knew that the election was not really rigged or whatever. Personally, they were texting and tweeting with each other, saying, "Yeah, we know this is bullshit, but we gotta say this stuff." So they kept saying how the Dominion voting
Machines were
machines
faulty or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, right.
See, it's all news. I'm telling you, it's all about these. Okay?
Yeah.
The ratings and who's going to get more money that year and who's going to be on top this
Well,
year.
it's just you know what it is. It's like who can put out the most propaganda.
It's just weird to me that it's like that instead of just kind of more normalized. Like it's like all over, like all of life now is just a big reality show.
Yeah, I could agree with you on that.
You know what I mean? And like people are falling into the show. Like
Yeah.
they're falling into being a character
They're
of the
willingly
show.
going into
Right. And then we're on the outside going,
What the heck
"Hey
you guys
man,
doing?"
what are you guys all doing?"
Yeah.
You know? And then they turn around and they're like, "Racist,
Yeah.
transphobe."
Right.
What? I just asked what you white man. Ah! It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Exactly.
I woke up and it was like this, I feel. I missed the meeting.
Yeah.
Like some of us weren't. Maybe it was the rapture, Randy. We don't even know.
I actually
We
heard-
got raptured from the rest.
I actually just heard this today that yes, that could be actually going on right now.
I couldn't believe
with
God.
this AI stuff.
Dude, could you? Yeah, no doubt, man.
The people that can see this stuff is probably the ones that are being raptured, and the other people is just gonna fall into it.
I'm telling you, there's something going on. I mean, I don't know how. I just don't know how we got to this point so fast. It was just a
Dude,
weird.
It was fast.
Fast.
I was listening to the guy today, and anyway, he was showing on his. He had to keep saying, because he's on YouTube, he had to keep saying, "This is a video game. It's not real."
Right.
He said it like 4 or 5 times through the whole clip because it's a violent video game.
Right.
Kind of like several video games are violent.
Yeah.
And he said because it would be taken down on YouTube because it's violence, but it looks real.
Yeah.
So he had to keep saying this is just a video game. And anyway, he said it looks so real that you can't really distinguish it. The only thing
I'm telling you, the graphics on new stuff is amazing.
he said the what saved the video was at the end of the video the guy walks through a wall, and person can't do that.
Right. Well,
So
supposedly, who knows what's out there?
well, who knows? Yeah, but, I mean, it could be possible, but man, and it's already getting to that level, and then we're gonna be it's gonna be into civilization.
Well, as we know it for sure, it's gonna be
Or
like.
it could be just another. I don't know.
I'm telling you, people are gonna be buying hamburgers at a place called Butt Fuckers, like on Idiocracy, and not
Right.
care. It's gonna be strange. Those you younger people out there haven't watched the movie Idiocracy. Definitely give yourself a treat and watch that because it is hilarious.
Well,
and it
yeah.
might show you where we're headed for if we don't all straighten up here.
Yeah, and also, I mean, how long ago was that came out?
Oh shit, man! Early 2000s,
And-
maybe even the late 90s.
Yeah, it could have been, and like it's where we're headed right now.
So weird, dude. Weird. I never thought this would happen. Where we'd be in a time where people are like, "Oh my God, the world's ending in 2035 due to cow farts." What? And it's actually people that's in our government. Weird. Strange times. I don't know how these people are anywhere near telling, like, someone like that, if they were standing on the fucking street yelling that shit at people, 20 years ago, you've been picked up and you've been taken into a home somewhere.
I don't know
and
about
been
that.
psych evaluated.
I mean,
if you were standing on the street
No.
yelling the world's going to end 2035 because of cow farts.
No, there was people like that even when I was a kid. Like, there was people out there saying the world's going to end. You know, Jesus is coming back.
No, that's totally different, though. That's not cow farts.
They wouldn't. Yeah, you're right, but they wouldn't. But they wouldn't be arrested. I'm just saying.
Well, because that's a possibility,
You
though.
got free speech.
Well, I know, but cow farts, come the fuck on. We got to draw the line somewhere. That should be hate speech against cows.
I told you there's no such thing as hate speech.
I know. Okay. Should be a joke then.
You know why I say that?
And her joke offended me, so she should be fired.
I didn't. I didn't elaborate on that when I said it before, but you know why I say that?
Why?
The Supreme Court ruling saying one person's free speech might be another person's hate speech. So there's no such thing as hate speech.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I believe that because, yeah, especially in today's world, where you could just say something off the wall, doesn't even make sense. It could not even make sense. And, yeah, you could be locked up for hate speech. Yeah.
Well, that's what I don't know.
Like, rainbows suck. You know, and then you're locked up. Yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
I enjoyed rainbows.
I just seen one the other day.
I don't know.
Did you see one the other day?
Yeah, I did. 2.
Yeah, there was 2.
It was crazy. Amy, I don't know if you still listen to this show or not, but I know you're upset about the rainbow. They stole the rainbow. You remember that episode?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Amy, who used to join us on the show.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. She said that. She's like, they stole the fucking rainbow. Why'd they steal the rainbow? That's not something that needs to be like for this or that or whatever. It's a fucking rainbow.
It would be interesting to have her back on again because I think she agrees with a lot of people I listen to that are have the same opinion. She happens to be a lesbian woman, and she gets the whole narrative that if you're if you don't push this stuff on other people, then you're a anti LGBT person or whatever.
Yeah, and
then also,
she's not against masculinity either.
Right. And the other thing is, I've been hearing a lot lately, even from the gay people I listen to, the T should not be in the LGBT thing because it has nothing to do with sexuality.
Well, you know what? This is what happens when you want to try to put out there some statement. Anybody can join then.
I guess you're
That's
right.
the problem.
I guess you're right, but I don't know. But we don't have to get into that. Did you see the new Doritos flavors?
Randy, I swear to God, if you're getting ready to ruin Doritos for me, I'm going to take this pin right on this show and I'm going to shove it into my eye socket. Go ahead.
Well, I just found about it. I found out about it the other day. One of my coworkers was showing me. He'd bought a couple of packs of them. He said they're not bad. Well,
okay. What are they called?
Ketchup is one.
Oh, what?
And mustard is the other.
What kind of retard team came up with this? I'm fucking serious. Who wants to... Okay, like, I don't like either, right? But I know plenty of people who do, and my kids like it and all that. I guarantee you, I will never hear my kids go, hey, Dad, can you bring me the ketchup and the mustard bottle in here? And then just be like... squirting it in their mouth. Because that's what they actually want to eat with nothing on it. That'd be like what the fucking Doritos would be like.
Not really, because you're still eating a corn chip.
I don't care, Randy. Disgusting, and it's a stupid fucking idea. Where are these people coming from? See? It's not only in construction, dude. It's in these marketing things now, and it's going everywhere.
What?
These fucking idiotic millennials are coming out of the woodwork.
Well, to be
graduating college, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, guys! You know what we used to do in our dorm room? We'd like totally watch like, you know, Bernie make his speech while we ate ketchup and mustard on Doritos or tortilla chips. Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever." So now they're like, "Oh shit, we got to come up with these ketchup and fucking mustard ones."
What's your favorite
for the dorm kids?
What's your? Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't be opposed to trying them because I like both of them.
Fuck you.
I know you don't like either one.
No,
I'm just saying.
Okay, go
But
ahead. What are my favorite?
what's
The
your
old
favorite?
ones, the retro, the taco, like they had back in the day.
I don't know if I ever had that one.
Yes, you did, because that's the only ones they made back in the day.
The original?
The original, yeah. With the
No, I don't
with
think
the orange and the yellow.
I
the
never.
orange and the yellow.
I didn't really like. I didn't really like those kind of chips when I was younger. So. I
That was
don't
when
think
he was a communist.
I don't.
We've changed him since then. Ham and beans.
I don't think I.
Want a bowl of ham and beans, Randy?
Oh, sure.
Okay. See,
But
that's how you check. Remember that.
But I never tried. I don't think I even tried Doritos till they came out with the Cool Ranch ones.
Are you serious?
I don't think so.
Wow, dude. Wow. I mean, I like the Cool Ranch too. I like the nacho cheese, obviously.
Right, the nacho cheese. I've had those. The
But
Cool
like that's
Ranch.
all I like. Like I haven't. Okay, well, I don't want to say that's all I like. I'm just not trying any of the other ones because they just sound like kiwi lime or whatever the fuck they come out
Yeah.
with. So these weird chips. It's like no.
Key lime pie.
Yeah. Yeah, Dick
Yeah,
Spit.
that's kinda
Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of
Weird names. Old Dick Spit. Get you a bag. I swear.
Man, you're a busy man today.
Hey.
Did you cancel that check? They trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't it. Fuck off. Fuck off. Actually did not cancel the check.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta smash yourself in the face, Randy. You know what I mean? You don't have to
I
always.
know.
You don't have to always do it physically.
Right.
Sometimes mentally, just to smack yourself and be like, "Now, was it worth it?" And then you're like, "No." Are you gonna wait for a professional? Yes. No more bullshit. Everybody can suffer. No showers or laundry for no one. Shit and piss outside, please.
One other thing I heard, I don't know if you heard this, but you brought up Matt Walsh the other day.
Yeah.
Which I think I've mentioned him a couple times before, but what is he? He's a journalist, right?
Yeah, he works for the Daily Wire.
Okay. Well, evidently his phone got hacked.
Oh, wow.
And somebody was tweeting like a bunch of stuff, like they called Joe Rogan, I don't know, some kind of pansy or something like that.
Right.
It looked like it was Matt Walsh doing it.
Right.
And they also said some other stuff. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's wild. And then I heard to get your phone hacked, all they have to have is your phone number.
Really?
They don't have to have a physical.
That's crazy.
Any kind of physical thing.
Well, probably not. Not now. Not in this day's age.
Right.
I mean, what do you? Okay, this is what I do. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing, though.
I'm assuming everybody else does this as well. I'm just saying, when you go buy a phone, you have a contract, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is what you do.
Right.
You're not reading that whole fucking thing. And then when you get on your phone and you're like, do you agree to these cookies? You're like, I just want to. Yes.
I never agree to those.
Jennifer Aniston naked. Fucking agree to the cookies. Show me some cookie. So that's what I mean. I'm not reading through all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm not a fucking lawyer, and that's who you actually need to be able to read through.
I've actually did the same thing. I just signed away. But usually, if like I'm trying to download something and it says it has cookies or whatever,
right?
And it says, "Do you agree or disagree?" I usually just push disagree, and then normally what I'm looking up, it will still be there,
right?
But I couldn't get back on there and probably and look up something else. You know what I'm saying? On the same app or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or the same website or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That probably doesn't work anyway because they probably already got all your information anyway. But yeah, they had like his personal accounts and everything they posted on like.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm sure he had to do some major. Like calling banks and credit card companies.
He probably has people.
Oh, I'm sure he's got people for that. But anyway,
that's where I want to be. Okay,
right.
Like I'll deal with all the normal stuff and the day-to-day bullshit. Even if I have to still go to work every day, you know what I mean, and do a job, it's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to deal with the fucking dumb stuff, like the well.
Right.
I wish there was just somebody I could call. They'd be like, "Hey, you need to call the well service and have them come out to the house and fix the well if it's messed up. This is who you need to call." They handle it. That would just be phenomenal. And it's
we haven't got to that point yet.
It's obviously helping. No, hell no. We're way behind those times still.
Exactly.
We can't even see the 8 ball from where we're at yet.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the only reason. Just the dumb shit. Like, oh, the cable guy's coming out to fix the cable. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Cleaning, yeah, fuck off. I want to mow my yard still. I wouldn't be like some weirdo who's like, me and Stacy's in Venice and shit, like taking pictures in Italy, and then our kids are at home being raised by nannies or something.
Right.
I definitely wouldn't be that way.
No, I wouldn't either. But here, pretty soon, you're gonna be able to have a hot maid robot that's gonna clean your house for you, and then she's gonna be like, "Why do you need Stacy?"
Yeah.
She's kind of mean.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Your wife was rude to you today.
No, she's going to talk like a normal person.
I know, but I'm not going to talk like that because it just makes it strange.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do the robot sex thing. I mean, that's how I'd want him to talk, too. Like, even if I had one, I'd want it to still talk off. That way I don't get fucking sucked into this craziness. Like, she doesn't love you anymore.
Did you know there was this one site? I just heard about this recently, but there was this one site where it was like AI generated stuff, and so a bunch of guys on the site started like dirty talking to the AI,
right?
And then it was like dirty talking back to them, and then they realized it was becoming a problem, so they shut the sexting down for that website for like a little while, and then all these guys were throwing a fit, like, "I lost my girlfriend, dude." You shut down my girlfriend. You killed my girlfriend. That's what they were saying.
Could you imagine?
I know, right?
This is what I want to know.
So they had to put it back on.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Holy shit. You better quit killing those virtual girlfriends out there. Dude. This is
what's coming, man.
I know, man, but like, how do you get to that point in your life, right, where you're like just talking to a fake person who doesn't exist, okay, and you're like falling in love with them?
I know.
It's weird. Like, they're not even, like, you're never going to meet or anything because they don't exist.
Yeah.
That person who you're talking to isn't even a person. Like, they're not an actress. They don't exist. Like, they're not a people. They're not a human.
And the funny thing is the people know that.
Yeah.
But they still fall in love with
Yeah.
them.
So fucking weird, man.
It is weird.
It's bizarre. I'm gonna say it's pretty bizarre.
It's bizarre to us.
I couldn't imagine falling in love with. I personally couldn't do it, even if they were a real person. I just talked to them all the time. I don't think I'd get that connection like over the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, even the shoot, even like now, like I don't even know if they still exist, but if they do, like the sex lines like they used to have, I don't know if they still
oh
have.
yeah, like 1-800 lust in the dust,
Right. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think they
I
don't
do.
even know if they're I don't know if they do have that. If that could be an actual AI person if they are still doing it. You know what I'm saying? An AI generated artificial intelligence is what we're talking about.
Right.
But in case people didn't know, like for our older listeners. We don't have too many of those though. But
Okay, if you were single, right? Or if your wife would allow you to bang an AI, would you do it?
I don't think so. I don't think it would be.
Would you let her give you a hand job?
I don't.
Or
no.
him, whatever you're into.
I just don't think it would be something that I would be into. It'd be like, I don't know. It'd be like.
I'd feel like I'm doing something wrong the whole time that I shouldn't be doing.
Exactly.
And then especially if your wife was standing there, like in the corner, just staring at you, and you're like,
Well, I mean, especially if I've got, especially if I'm married, I'm not gonna, I don't care. I'm not gonna cheat on my wife with anybody, but
that's not a person. It's a
I
toy.
I understand.
It's a toy.
Is it? Well, I don't know. I might have to have this conversation with my wife.
Look, she doesn't fit in the drawer like your shit
You're
does.
right.
But I'll keep her in the garage, okay? Yeah. Good times.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Let's edit that part out.
We don't edit this show, Randall. It's the best part about it. We fuck up and we just let it out there into the world. I think it's
I don't think my kids need to hear this.
I think more shows should be like that.
Oh yeah.
Where you don't go back and like fix it all up so it looks
No.
you know, just
I know,
once you
like,
start it, just kick it.
My
and
favorite
then
my favorite
leave
shows
it alone.
My favorite shows are actually ones that they put up they live stream it, but they also record it so you can also go back and listen to it
Right,
later.
yeah.
But they're live stream, so if they mess up, like say for example, like No Agenda, they do it live, but like yesterday I was listening to them and like the internet went down on one of the guys' houses while they were doing the show, and it was kind of funny to listen to them talk about it after they got it back on, but they edited out the part where where it wasn't them talking,
Right.
but they didn't change the show where they talked about how they had problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, Randy,
I think we've accomplished enough.
we've accomplished enough, Randall says, and I mean, hey, Randy calls the shots around here. Okay.
I'm the boss.
He has a
After Sean.
he has a teleprompter. He has a teleprompter behind him. No, I'm just kidding.
Will that be the one you're reading off of then?
Well, yeah, I have to. I don't know who's writing that stuff on there, but they just told me my penis was real big. It's probably your wife. Just kidding.
Okay. You got me there.
Sorry, joke. What's fucking funny, though, is he can't make a joke back about wives. That's the best part. Sorry, Randy.
I can't help it. I'm a thorough and generous lover.
There you, I know you are. You bit the fuck out of my ear. I know all about it.
That was Josh Hartlett's line. I stole that from him.
So if you missed that episode, you can go back and check that out. So me and Randy went to the Pacer game. Pooh, quite a story there. But anyway, to get that joke anyway, long-time listeners are going to know about that joke. Anyway, Randy, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready too. All right. Here we go. I'm Sean.
I'm Randy.
That's Randy.
Over here.
I'm Sean. I'm Randy. That's Sean. You know
Wait.
who we are.
Wait.
What?
No.
What happened?
Wait a second. I'm Sean.
I'm Randy. And this is Rule America. Or is it America Rule? Fuck.
Oh. No, we can't have that one. We'd get canceled for sure.
Man. That's right. Rule America. All right, party people, you have a good one. We'll see you next week, and hope you have a great Sunday and great week, and goodbye.
Thanks for listening.
Always thanks for listening. Can't believe people still listen.